right in the heart of Soul Bullet.
Learning how to parent through dating. So sometimes in this whole dating thing, you're gonna have a different parenting style. You and other parent may have a different parenting style, but you and your significant other may have a different parenting style also. And sometimes you can learn how to be a better parent by doing some of the things that they do, and sometimes they can learn how to be a better parent by following some of the things that you do. So you have to be open to learning that situation because you know um like even putting yourself in someone else's shoes, like you're in relationships and women, a man a man is in a relationship with a woman and she sees just the whole family court system in a certain way. It's like it's not a big deal, it's okay. And then she can be dating a guy and then she sees the complete other side of it and it doesn't dawn on her. That's when it hits her like, oh, this is unfair. The things that a mother can do and get away with versus the things a father will get harsh consequences for are night and day. So, sometimes you have women who learn injustice and what fairness is through that. And then sometimes, you know, um, you have ladies who can teach you how your kids being manipulated. It's like, oh, that's what's going on. I never understood why the kids acting like this and acting like that, and why this and that this keeps happening, or their attitude is flip flopping and going this way and that. When it's like, yeah, it's because of this. So sometimes they teach you the tactics, right? And then at the same token, sometimes they teach you how to parent better because if you're the father in that situation, sometimes with some kids, it's weird, but they see things through a female lens. So you have to soften up just to get the point across to them. And sometimes in a relationship, you'll learn how to do that, and a lady will teach you that. And then on the flip side, you have ladies who have to learn, like, you know, your kid's about to be out of pocket because of this, and this, and because they're open to listening and seeing the consequences or seeing the direction the kid's going in. Now they're willing to take advice. Now, the irony of this is sometimes, more times than not, the father and the mother of the child or children are at odds, and they may use their parenting style in a positive way in their household, but influence the kids to be in a negative aspect in the other person's household, using the kid as a pawn. So you have to learn how to deprogram yourself from that tit for tat thing and that back and forth. And sometimes you learn that through relationships, and like, because people see kids come over and they go, oh, this is okay, that's what my kid does when they go there. I don't like that. Or, oh, that's why I can't have, I'm not connecting with this kid because of this and that. And the other party can teach you that, right? But like I said, you have to be open to it. You really have to be open to it because, some people might teach you they need a different diet. Um, some people might say things like, how can I say this? You have to talk to your kids in the language that they understand. You have to, sometimes you gotta get on your knees and get eye level. And guys are like, man, get out of here with that. But sometimes it works just to all the little nuances of the ways mothers approach children, you know, you have to learn some of those things, and then you try them, and then you're like, it works, and it's like doesn't feel right sometimes, but it does. It's effective. And then other times, you know, you have to teach the females to be more hands off. Because sometimes they hover and hover and hover, and kids can are smart enough to figure out things if you give them enough time. As long as they're not in a dangerous situation, you can give them enough time to figure it out, and you don't suffocate them being proud of themselves or surprised by themselves. You know, and that's more of a thing that their fathers teach, like, hey, chill out, let them do it, let them do it. They just chill out. They got it. So you learn that too, because you'll be surprised at all the things your kid's capable of if you don't um don't block them from evolving. And then you could you need to be open with your own family, and sometimes your significant other's family, because they have tips that can help you be a better parent. Sometimes it's because of the things that they did that were right, sometimes it's because of the mistakes they made, and and if you listen, you'll make less mistakes. And the most important thing is, if you're patient enough, time will show you that you did the right thing. Because sometimes people have to teach you, and you have to learn. People have to teach you this, and you have to learn this, that sometimes the results aren't immediate. Sometimes it may take a few weeks to set in. It may take a few months to set in. Sometimes it happens just like that, and sometimes it takes a while. And you have to, and sometimes people have to teach you how to be patient. So and you have to be receptive to that. So that's one good thing about, you know, dating and relationships, that you can bounce off these different parenting styles and add some things to yours and subtract some things, you know, to become a better parent. So I'll end with that. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.